Hello everyone and welcome back to a continuation from yesterday's video. Well, before I get into that, I just wanted to say that currently the Oddity Interactive website is down. It's been down for a couple of weeks. If anyone's been trying to get onto me, you can contact me here at genetransfer.com. And yeah, I can't believe it's a Hotmail address, but that's where I'm at the moment. As soon as I can get the website back up and running, I will. But for right now, this is just the unfortunate situation. So if you need to contact me there, you can. Thank you very much for those who have bought the older versions of Point Cloud Engine, current and even up to this week. Thank you very much. The support will go a long way. But if you have any problems, make sure you contact me because I will do my best to help you out if you've run into any problems at all that I've been unaware of because of not having my email. So onto the video. This we had some success here. So right now I'll show you 100 million points, and as you see, the frame rate is really nice. One thing I will point out to you right now is that there is stalling, and that is when we move from cell to cell, or when the camera has moved enough to select the new index buffers, as you see there. So it looks like a bit of stop motion when you're actually moving the camera that far. This is due to the CPU side filling the buffers. It's causing a stall. So what I'm going to do tomorrow, or maybe even tonight, is convert the buffer, move that buffer filling into the compute shader. It's going to be a bit tricky because I've got to organize multi-dimensional arrays into a single array, and so shouldn't be too hard. So I'll get that done. But once that is done, it'll get rid of the stall, and we should be able to go beyond everything. So as you see here, that's 100 million points. Now you may say, oh gee, that's just instancing. Yes it is, but for every point that's rendered on the screen there is an index, and those indexes are referencing that point cloud stored in memory. So if that point cloud was 100 million points, it would still have the same results. I can still instance that 100 times or 10 times or whatever. It would just be referring to because essentially you'll only have basically probably about just a few, maybe 1.5 times the pixel count on the screen of indexes at any given time. Anyway, so that should so it is pretty cool. I don't really have a lot of memory, so I can't really show up big point clouds anyway. But yeah, this is great to have this kind of detail running such good frame rates. So definitely VR for that. So I'll just do a quick stress test with 100 million, or nearly a billion, sorry, my math. Damn. Okay, so this is nearly a billion points. And the frames per second. As you see, the stop motion is the CPU side filling the buffers. That's got nothing to do with the rendering. So I'll zoom in a bit. You see the frame rate's still pretty cool. Even on this, once I add in some, maybe some occlusion culling, visual occlusion culling, or something like that, maybe I could do a pre-pass with some voxels, some cheap sort of visual representation of the point clouds, and maybe cull that way as well, to cull areas that don't need to be even checked. But yeah, that'll happen probably later on when I get to a more advanced stage of optimizing. But for right now, it's really not that much of a problem. But it would definitely increase frame rate a lot more if we were removing points that are being included by the objects, because we're still getting the references for each, at least, yeah. So, so that would help there. But that's pretty impressive for 1 billion points. Yeah, so getting pretty good frames per second there. Yeah, there's obviously, these are pretty dense captures. Even the LOD hemispheres, or the indexes for those, are actually quite dense. I could reduce them further, and actually I found that you can actually, from about 10 meters away, it doesn't really matter the size of the cloud. If the points are pretty close, you can basically get away with just swapping out the model itself and using a lower version of the mesh of the point cloud completely. Because so I could actually do that too, but that's a bit of overkill. The whole idea is really to make this as simple as possible right now. So there are optimizations that can be done in the future, but for right now, this is pretty impressive. And once I get this CPU side buffer filling onto the GPU, then there's one other thing I've got to figure out. It is to do with the actual. Actually, I'm not quite sure, because it might be a memory issue or something like that. But that may be solved when I actually move it to the GPU. So it's just when I tried to do a few more than 1 billion points, quite a lot more, I won't lie. It did freeze Unity, so I'm not sure what was the cause behind that. But that might have been, it could be just like a memory overflow or something like that. And anyway, I just wanted to keep my word and show you where it's at. There will be another video tomorrow if I can kill this tonight or sometime tomorrow. Get that done, and at least that'll be my proof of concept. And then I want to see if I can take over about 1 kilometer of space and see how we go there. Yeah, so anyway, I hope you really like that. Sorry if I wasn't clear in my explanation, and sorry for saying basically so many times in my last video. That made me laugh. I was really tired. Okay guys, thanks a lot. Take care.